It's so funny to me how like now I'm regarded as like one of the favorite TikTok parents because it would not always be the case. For anyone new, yes, I have a biological son. I had him before my transition and he's doing very well, thank you, almost 10 years later. He has so many awards from school, I don't even have enough frames to put him up. Don't get it twisted though, I'm gonna buy some. Anyways, when it came to birth and like being a parent, I just figured I'm gonna wing it, you know what I mean? It's mother nature. I don't need birthing classes. I was always offered them or like parenting classes, please. This is nature, baby. Like, this is just what happens. Like, tigers give birth in the woods. Like, it's fine. It's fine. I was like, listen, my body is gonna know what to do. Whether I'm sitting on a toilet or a hospital bed, my body will know what to do and my mind will follow. I'm Gucci. Turns out when I was 2 epidurals in and I had just shit myself, I wasn't Gucci, Wish I had those birthing classes. My son ended up being a month premature, so we were in the hospital for like 2 to 3 days. But when we went home, I already had this immense guilt because I was bringing a child into a not great situation, a horrible situation. Not only was the relationship between his father and I incredibly toxic, but also like everyone smoked cigarettes in the house. Not me, surprisingly. Not that I smoke now, it's just I did from 8 to 20 something. At that time, I did not, but everybody else did, and it was literally like so much cigarette smoke, it was just like the entire place was basically yellow. And I was bringing a child into this, so I already was like riddled with guilt. Well, my son would not stop crying. And I remember literally sitting on the edge of the bed and just staring into space thinking, I can't do this. I cannot do this. I just can't be a mother. I'm just not a mother. I'm gonna have to give up my rights or something. I can't do this. So I called my mom and she came over and I got at least like 2 to 3 hours sleep, which surprisingly did a lot. So I woke up more determined. I'm like, I gotta find a way to keep this damn baby. So I started like looking up how to deal with crying newborns, why they cry, why they're colicky. Turns out he wasn't colicky, okay? Because one of the suggestions was swaddling. Nobody had taught me how to swaddle, although if I went to those parenting classes, I probably would have known. Anyways, for hours I watched videos on swaddling and I finally got it right in silence. That was all he needed, was to be swaddled. Since he was premature, it probably reminded him of the womb. It certainly wasn't like smooth sailing after that, of course, because like I said, I was in a really bad situation. And one of the reasons I stayed in this situation was because I had some weird like commitment to the family unit. I didn't view my child as my child. I viewed him as our child, which in most circumstances is healthy, but not when that other person is not safe. Anyways, my kid was born in mid-October, and so Halloween rolls around and it's his first Halloween. He dressed up as Batman. And I don't know, as usual, my son's father was mad at me. He was saying I ruined our kid's first Halloween. I don't know, I probably looked at him wrong or something. But then it was just me and my son, and I'll never forget that he fucking explosively shit all over his entire Batman outfit, and all I could do was laugh. And I was like, no, you're my kid. That's my kid. I always say that the day I became a mother was not when I gave birth to my son, but it's when I left his father. That was the first time that I actually put my son's needs before mine, and I believe that's when I truly, truly became a parent. I just wanted to do this video because if anyone's out there and like they're expecting their first kid or like they just had their first kid and they're stressed out thinking, this just ain't for me, like this shit ain't for me. I thought the same thing, and now I'm an amazing parent. I'm married to an amazing person who's also an amazing parent, and I think if you just believe in yourself, you'll be okay. Obviously, I'm not saying, like, don't reach out if you need help and things like that, but just know that not everybody knows everything right away. Not everybody is born with some innate mother instincts or motherly instinct or whatever. But that doesn't mean you're not gonna rock at it.